I'm gonna get a little quiet here. I'm gonna read a few of my poems for you. They gave me a future I didn't want. They assigned it to me on the day I was born. They consulted my flesh like tea leaves. I was designated with a letter, my destiny color-coded. I remember my mother's eyes when she said that she had stayed alive for me. I remember my mother's eyes when she slipped that prophecy around my neck and yoked herself to it. It was at this time last year that you came home. I got your message and the corresponding picture. Your little orange boat looking out over the point of its nose at the wine-dark waters of the Hudson. The air smelled the same that day as it does now, like sunshine and new dirt and the beginning of things. I could not have guessed, I could not have dreamed that when you said you'd like to spend some time with me, perhaps you might have meant forever. There have been many times in my life that no one has come to save me. I am sitting on my bed, cross-legged. John Henry paces the room, talking about the great heroes of transparency. And he hasn't seen my phone, tossed aside, still open to the news. My partner's fingertips are light on my back, but his presence solid, sure and still and silent. He and I are encased in the bubble of my grief, even as a warm spring breeze lets itself in through the window. Final one for the evening. Thank you very much. Before you ask, no, I haven't had the surgery. But which one? My mother died when I was 21. Her bleeding was irregular. So was mine. It always was. So was mine. My inheritance was rupture and torsion, and I lived daily with my mother's killer. I would have scooped it out with a melon baller if I'd had the chance. And nowadays my breasts are like a phantom limb. They interrupt the hard planes of my body with that residual softness. In a mirror, I am invisible from the shoulders down. I would have kept them otherwise. But that is not what you wanted to ask, is it? At night, I bear myself to my past. He penetrates me with molten heat, and full of him, taking his full weight, I take him as a man. Like a marionette, I was made real with wishes and intention and bravery. To your mind, there is a procedure that can or cannot make me a man. When you say this, I feel such sadness for you. To have your whole person bound up in mere inches of flesh. I was always a man, and I am keeping my whole. Because a woman is not a chalice, and a man is not a thing to stab someone